Greetings, my human friends. This is Rudolf of Germany, the tall white alien. Today I like to talk a little bit about post-humanism, a topic most of you have been hearing of in the press, internet, even on television. Post-humanism is supposed to be a period in the history of mankind soon to take place. The merging of man and machine, man and computer. So it is being introduced. Nothing could be further from the truth. Let me tell you today what it is really all about and behind this idea of post-humanism. In the Third Reich, the leaders had the idea of creating a Nordic super race. They created centers where species of Nordic humans, tall, strong, very healthy, and highly intelligent women and men were brought into. And in this center, it was not only one, they procreated. Children were born, and then again the idea was, but it was a little bit too late, and the Third Reich was about to fall apart, to create out of these children again children, until the race, the Nordic race, would be the perfect human race on planet Earth. Post-humanism today is a word, is a cover-up of the same idea people in the Third Reich, the leaders of the Third Reich, had. It is the most racist idea, program ever invented. Something like that has only existed in the time when we, the tall white aliens, came to this planet and created through DNA enhancement, splicing, and manipulation the human species as, in its variety, can be observed today. But no, the dark forces of today have something very interesting in mind. Creating human beings out of a computer program, which, its software, will have all the elements of a decoded human DNA put into very simple to assemble small blocks, about like these Lego blocks you can buy as a child. And this way, disassemble and reassemble the DNA of a human being until you have put together some sequence which you can then run on your computer in a video to look at the outcome. With other words, you create out of your own DNA and the DNA of your life partner, put those two DNA sequences next to each other, take the parts out which are rather unhealthy or parts which you are not happy with. Maybe you are short, you are fattish, you have a long nose, or you have some kind of a inherited disease in your family. Take this part out of yourself and out of your spouse, and then lay both DNA sequences the genetic material on top of each other and play around, take and reassemble with other foreign DNA this program until you have the child of your choosing. And once you have put a DNA sequence together, you can see in a video the outcome. You can see the child when it is an infant. You can go and scroll a little further and see the same child at the age of 8 or 10, and even see this person when he grows older, and if you're interested enough, see your child as an old person. And if you do not like what you see, no problem. You just erase the program, your DNA experiments, and start all over again with the simple building blocks which the computer software has in store. This is post-humanism. No merging from man and machine. What a crude idea. Putting biomaterial together with steel and certain wires. Who would do something like that? Technology is much more advanced at this age. And if you have a simple laptop, it can be done, by the way, already today. You can take the scientists of today have already disassembled simple DNA sequences of bacteria, for example, and have put them into small blocks, each DNA, and they can switch them back and forth as they wish on a simple laptop. And working today already on the DNA of more complicated organisms, eventually the human being. And exactly this is the future of post-humanism. Naturally, not every single primitive human will get their hands on that software program, which can be easily, like an app, put onto your laptop. No, this will only be for a very few of the elite, who then create the perfect child of their wishes, choose if it's a girl and a boy, how it's supposed to look, take all the possibilities of inherited diseases out, make it an extraordinary, intelligent, sportive, charming creature. And this way, this small elite will even gain more power to higher intelligence and a longer lifespan over the large masses of billions of people who have to linger with their genetic diseases, bad food, bad air to breathe from chemtrails, which is poisoning them slowly, while they are being immune against certain diseases, and also the rain which drops onto them with chemtrails chemicals. They just change the DNA in a way that the chemtrails have no impact on them, while the ordinary human being who has to work for them is enslaved as they are enslaved today, live for a while and then go and make space for another working force. So this is the future of bioengineering and post-humanism nobody wants to speak of. And don't let them lure in to believe there will be a merging of man and machine one day. They are already having the technology to just exchange the DNA sequence of their own and their partners and create children of their liking. Watch out, Rudolf of Germany.